Alright folks, Walker Dog here for Pure MTGO. Playing round 1 of a daily event on a Tuesday. We were able to fire a daily on a Tuesday. Extended doesn't do that. The only formats that do that are block and standard. And now classic. I'm playing countertop blue, green, white. And mull this hand because I need lands. This hand pretty strong. I can spell snare turn 2, play brainstorm on turn 1, whatever. He duresses. I'm like, oh, that's not so great. I'm kind of hoping he takes the spell snare unless he can just win on turn 2, because, and I'll admit, when I saw City Brass, I was like, dredge, and because I have like 2 cards against dredge total that are even relevant, and everything else they just kill me. But yeah, so I see City Brass, I'm just like, crap. But then he takes spell snare. I'm like, I don't think he's dredge. And I was a little worried that I'd have to fight him over his combo on this turn, but I didn't. So you can hear my daughter talking in the background. And I'll go ahead and go get the breeding pool. Brainstorming here is more important than saving 2 life. I put Days back. That was a mistake. Tarmogoyf should have gone back instead of Days. Because I want a 2-caster on top of my library, because he seemed fairly concerned about getting rid of Spell Snare, although that may have just been to get rid of a counter. I'll play top here, pass the turn. I think he's in pretty bad shape here. You can see a Force of Will sitting there. I can counter the Lotus Petal. It's almost tempting to let the Petal get through, but if he can play a bunch of rituals off at 1 casting cost rituals, it could be kind of bad for me. Even, I mean, I can always flip the top, but, you know, it's like, why give him a freebie? There's no reason to. Let's just blow him out here. I'll play Tarmogoyf, get my beat on. And he's going to keep taking beats from his City of Brass, as you can see. And he's going to duress me. I'm going to let it, because I don't want his duress to be a way to clear a path through my countertop. Like if he's wanting to counter something that costs, or if he's wanting me to not counter something that costs 2. So I'll let him have the Days. I've got Force of Will on top of my library, and that's a lot better. So, and even though he knows I have the Trinket Mage, he doesn't really get to know if I have Force of Will or not sitting on top. So, and he's got 2 City of Brass at this point. I top up a Tarmogoyf, smack him up some more, and he's gonna go for it a little. It looks like he goes Rite of Flame. I don't counter that just because it could be kind of bad, but I don't really see it getting bad yet. And he goes Diminishing Returns. In case you aren't familiar with it, each player shuffles his or her hand and graveyard into the library. The person who plays it removes the top 10 cards of their library from the game. Then each player draws up to 7 cards. I'm going to Force of Will that all day, every day. In case he somehow gets the nut hand, I get a crap hand, like, I don't know, mostly lands and engineered explosives and Swords to Plowshares, and he just blows me out. So I will Force of Will that, and he scoops. I'll be back with game 2 in just a moment. Alright folks, we're back for round 2. I sided in, I think, some Hydroblasts. That was the main card that mattered. Just a moment here. And let's see, I keep a decent hand. I can Spell Snare turn 1, Counterbalance turn 2, start to set up the counter top on turn 3. And I'll counter this. I'd love to let him have it, and hopefully he casts another 2 casting cost ritual, but if he's all rituals and then a storm spell, he can win right there. And it's nice to get the Force of Will backup in case he does go off, because even though you hate to give up your countertop, it's always alright. And we reveal here that I have a counterbalance, which he's like, okay, I'm going to play some spells into, because, you know, he's got a little opening too. The nice thing is, I have the option to, I mean, I know that I'm going to be able to play Trinket Mage, and I'll still have Force of Will backup off. I know I have another blue card. I'm fine with him blowing that up, because I still have Force of Will backup to stop him. We'll see me drop another counterbalance. And just in case he has some sort of creature sideboard, like Dark Confidant, I keep the Swords to Plowshare mana open. And I reveal, oh hey, countertop's coming. So I don't need the Trinket Mage anymore. Now here he made the mistake. He played this, revealed countertop, or balance, Sensei's Dividing Top to it. Then he's like, Thought Sees You to set up my combo right into Sensei's Dividing Top on top. He knew that that was there. I think he just got a little excited and fouled it up. Here he plays Burning Wish. He's going. It looks like he's going for the kill. And he pops the Lion's Eyes Diamond in response. And I had a hint here by the mana that he played that he would probably go for Empty the Warrens. And so I didn't really want that to happen. So here you see me force a will and set up my countertop. One moment. Alright, sorry about that. My daughter decided she wanted some pretzels for a snack and to go look at the fish tank. So I had to get her set up comfortably. So I forced a will Burning Wish. He has no hand. He mana burned for 6 also. That'll change, but he was floating 3 red, 3 black, probably for Empty the Warrens, which would have been pretty sweet for him. But force willed it, he scoops. Good game. Counterbalance has a big edge on combo in general, especially when it's not elves. So this is pretty much how we should expect it to go most of the time. I'll be back for round 2 in just a moment.